What's up, guys? Inigami here, and the new / very first Alchemy Stars event has now started, the Eye of the Storm. This is going to give you a free 5-star character, Dawn, and a bunch of materials to send her and break her and all that fun stuff. So let's get into it. The new event, Eye of the Storm, starts now. If you're seeing this video, it ends on July 22nd. It comes in 2 parts. The first part is already available, the Where the Wind Rises. It is 8 stages and then a bunch of 0 stamina stages. The first 8 stages are going to cost you prisms to run. Apologies if I replaced the word prisms with stamina. I'm just so used to other games that stamina is just something I use a lot. So if I ever say the tube, just swap it out in your mind. So the second event will be Homebound, and we do not know what Homebound actually does yet. So Homebound, that starts in 5 days. That comes out on the 13th. Not many real details about how that's going to work, but the first part, Where the Wind Rises, does give us access to the store and ways to farm the new materials for Dawn. And you're going to have to buy her and all the materials you want before the 25th when the event is over. And if you have any extra currency, premium currency from this event, you're going to get 100 Nightium / gold for every nut. So let's work on getting this nuts. There's also a bunch of login materials. You'll get that on the way. So the access event, you go over to Explore, you go over to Eye of the Storm, and the sign-in, you're gonna wanna check it every day. 8 days, you're gonna get just under 2 pulls worth of Lum Amber, a total of 800, no, is it, oh, click, hello, stop, go away, stop. A total of 500. No, it is 800. 5, 6, 7, 8. 800 Lum Amber, so just under 3 pulls. You're also going to get a sweet little avatar here and a bunch of other Nightiums, stamina refills, a bunch of stuff. You log in every day, you get the stuff. Great. The Desert Bounty, this is basically a set of achievements that you can get only during this event, each giving you rewards. If you pull either one of the 2 new 6-star characters, you're going to get a free pull after that. Nice little bonus. As soon as you get Dawn, you're gonna get some EXP, and there are also bonuses for ascending those characters now. So ascending Dawn to 3, ascending Eve, breaking through Eve, ascending Sinsa, breaking through Sinsa. So if you ever pull these new characters, and you think you might want to use them in the future, it's worth ascending / breaking them now, since you're going to get this free bonus, and once the event is over, you cannot get that anymore. There's also a free pull you get for doing 10 pulls on the limited banner, which, if you're going to do pulls, I think is at least worth doing that 10 just for that one. If you want to know how good Dawn, Sinsa, and Eve are, wait, I'll be putting out another video later that goes over all 3 of them and how good I think they are as characters and whether or not they're worth pulling for. The important achievements to note here is there's some EXPs to get for spending a total number of wrench nut emblems. That's the currency you'll be getting from farming the stages. 30,000 nuts, 30,000 wrench nut emblems. I don't know why it's so hard for me to say. You'll get EXP items total. So extra little bonus for spending in the store. And you also get bonus for spending prisms in the event stages, 3,000 total for more EXP items. There's also beat N8 20 times. That's one specific stage here. You're going to beat that a total of 20 times in order to get a bunch of ascension materials for characters. These are absolutely definitely worth it. So you'll want to clear N8 at least 20 times. So what is N8? We're gonna get back to the store. I just want to show off how the event stages actually look. So it'll be interlaced between little story bits, just like story mode. You'll have story and then stage, story, blah, 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 all the way down. There are 2 stages you'll want to actually farm here for this first section of Eye of the Storm. Either N7 or N8. Like I said, you want to farm N8 at least 20 times in order to get those limited achievements and get all the ascension bonuses with it. But once you've beaten this 20 times, you have a choice between spending your time farming N7 or N8. Essentially, they give you the exact same rewards. different enemies. So if you have an easier time clearing N7, you can do that faster. Just do that instead. If you have an easier time beating N8, you can do that instead. The important difference in the two stages is that N7 will give you random blue and green character materials, whereas N8 gives you random red and yellow character materials. The rest of the rewards are exactly the same, so once you've beaten N8 20 times, whichever characters you want to get more ascension materials for, / whichever stage you can beat faster, that's the one I would recommend farming. And now you've farmed all the stages, what do you actually want to buy in the store? You do not want to buy everything. So we had some people asking, should you be just going ham on this event for the rest of the 14 days? Hold your horses. Put a little brakes on there. Most of the store is very good to buy. Also got cute lolly girl underneath my face. Most of the store is good to buy, but there are going to be some things you want to skip. Dawn and Dawn's Soul Amber, which is what you're going to need to break through that character. I would recommend buying all those since this is the only time you can get it. Free 5-star character that you can potentially fully break through. I think it's worth getting even if you don't think you might use them. It's fun to have a new character when it's a free-to-play character. Grab it. You might want to use it one day, and I would say, in my opinion, she's pretty good. The Star Crest. If you do not know what the Star Crest is, it is actually used for the old Seal characters. All the old Seal characters all use Star Crest in order to break through them, and here's a free way to get it. The only other way to get this is to use the materials you get for pulling duplicates from the recruitment, so I absolutely highly recommend getting the Star Crest. Otherwise, you basically have to pay money for it, since the only other ways to get these are from extra recruitment materials, so get that Star Crest. These two here, the Volcanic Stone and Potted Dawn Flower, might not at all be obvious what the Volcanic Stone is. This is actually furniture. They are event limited / specific furniture, so unclear if you'll ever be able to get these events again. If you're a collector, then you definitely want to buy these. But their actual usefulness in what they do, pretty limited to you. It's gonna cost you a total of 1,000 prisms just to get these two. They are not cheap at all. It's going to take you over 33 runs in order to get the wrenches, these little nuts here, in order to just buy all these 7 items. So it is very expensive to buy them. They look cool. Once you get your Colossus past a certain mood level by adding furniture in, not that much that the furniture actually does other than look good. So if you want to buy these / collect them / you maybe you're like really close to getting past a breakpoint on your Colossus, grab it. Otherwise, I think this is actually something that you can skip. The mood bonus of the Colossus, if you're unclear as what that does, affects your chances of getting better gifts from people every single day. How that actually works, nobody really knows. So how good is furniture / mood? Marginal. Your mileage will vary on that. I probably will farm them because I'm a collector, but if you are not into grabbing every neat and unique item, definitely give these a hard pass. Now you have the high tier ascension materials. This is a funky one. You can farm these at a low % drop rate in the current story mode, or farm lower materials and upgrade them. If you are unlucky, then you could go many runs without getting any of these materials. They are 2 runs for 2 materials, which is basically 1 material per run. I think it's definitely worth it to buy these, especially since I need a bunch of them to upgrade my materials. But if you get lucky on the story mode stages, the story mode stages most notably also give you some decent lower tier materials, that being like tier 3 materials instead of these being tier 4, in order to upgrade your characters. So a guaranteed way to get tier 4 materials, I'd say it's worth buying. How much it's valued in prisms depends on your luck in the story mode. This could be not as good, this could be way better. I'm just gonna cut out RNG and buy these. Now the tier 3 materials boxes, prisms and how expensive they are, it's definitely worth buying the tier 3s. It is more efficient to farm these stages and buy the tier 3s than it is to get them in story mode. So definitely would recommend the tier 3s. Tier 4 depends on luck. The EXP items, the General Jasper and the Jasper Order boxes, also very good value for prisms here. The amount of prisms it takes to buy one of these is more efficient than farming the level 5 resource stage. So this is going to be the best prism to EXP. Same thing with the Nightium. Way better here than if you're farming the gold stage, unless you have the luck of the gods and can get bonus stage a bunch of times and can get really high clear on bonus stage, but that's not happening for any of us. So buy the Nightium here, great value. Sublime is the item that you're going to need for equipment leveling. Also, great value here. And as a small note, equipment level 5 is a really, really difficult fight. It is significantly more difficult than the other stage fights. So I would buy it just because of how difficult equipment level 5 is. Get the Sublimes here. And unfortunately, that's basically the end of the good things to buy in the store. The Colossus Patch 3 are not worth buying. Neither are the Reed Diesel and the Thunder Powder. These are gifts, and it's not worth spending your prisms just for gifts. And the last 10 for 1,000 Nightium, that is the exact same rate that you're going to get if you have leftover wrenches at the end of the event. So if you have leftover however many, and you don't want to buy gifts and stuff, don't worry about it. Just let the event time out. Once this whole thing is over, it'll automatically convert any leftover materials you have into Nightium at the same rate of buying this in the store. So you basically never have to buy this once you bought all the other things over here. That's way more valuable. Don't buy these. Maybe buy these and buy out the rest of the store, especially Dawn, Starcrest, and stuff. That's everything about Eye of the Storm as we know it right now. In another 4 days and 4 hours from when I'm recording this video, we're going to have the part 2 of the event unlocked. And we'll make another video going over that, talking about how it is and how to beat it. I've been Zenigami, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Check us out playing Alchemy Stars live on Twitch every single day. And did you know I also have a TikTok now? That's right. That's right. I'm cool. I'm hip. I'm incredibly, I'm super dope, yo. That's what the kids say. Go check that out. I'm Zenigami. Thank you so much for watching. Y'all stay beautiful.